Russia's unprecedented military operation in Syria have raised eyebrows for their intensity, if not for the chosen targets. There are many questions left unanswered that I hope my guest in the studio, Vladimir Chizov, the Russian ambassador to the European Union, will answer. Now, sir, what are the intentions of Russia in Syria?
Russia intends to engage in combating the terrorist threat emanating from ISIL or Daesh, whatever you call it, and affiliated terrorist organizations. Russia is not only assisting the Syrian army. There are over 2,000 Russian citizens and those of other CIS countries fighting in Syria on the side of the terrorists. So we don't want those people to gain victory and then come back.
But why now, after 4 years of unrest in Syria?
Well, I think the situation has now become quite dangerous, not only for Syria, for the whole region of the Middle East. We felt we needed to act in full conformity with international law.
Yes, but the Russian military presence is absolutely staggering. I have some points here written down. 20 ground attack jets, tanks, armoured personnel, carriers, cutting-edge military equipment. Is it the Third World War?
It's not the Third World War, but, well, Russia's presence compared to the presence of other countries in adjoining countries of the region is not that huge.
Is it possible that Russia wants to keep a foothold in the Middle East in the future?
It's not an issue of creating some sort of a foothold specifically, but we will certainly continue to be present on the Middle East scene, both in diplomatic terms, in political terms, and if needed, on the basis of international law in military terms as well.
So does it mean that once the military operations are over, you shall leave Syria?
I don't know how long this operation will last, but when there is no longer need for Russian military presence, of course, we have other ways of spending our military budget.
When is it that there's no need?
When the terrorist threat is eliminated and there is peace and stability.
There have been loud voices in the Western media about Russia not targeting actually ISIL, but starting with those rebel groups who fight against President Assad's regime.
The groups that the Russian military has been targeting are ISIL and ISIL-connected terrorist formations, including, for example, Jabhat al-Nusra.
How are you dealing with the military operations of America, not to mention France, in Syria?
We are keeping each other informed.
Have you started a parallel political process to end the problem, the crisis?
Actually, the political process should be a Syrian-owned political process, as agreed by all the major powers back in Geneva in 2012. We have not undertaken the role of a mediator. We are providing a venue, we are facilitating for them to talk directly to each other.
Your Excellency, thank you.
Thank you.